What if I told you that the reason your vision is getting blurry, the reason you're squinting at your phone, holding the menu a little farther away, or struggling to recognize faces across the room, has nothing to do with age? What if I told you that one simple fruit, one that you can find in any grocery store for less than $2, could be the key your eye doctor has never actually told you about? And what if eating it before bed tonight could start reversing the damage your eyes have already suffered? Stay with me, because what you're about to hear in the next few minutes has already changed thousands of lives, and it could change yours too. Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, hello, and I am so glad you found this channel. This is a place where we talk about real health information in plain English for people over 60. Now today, we're talking about something that affects nearly every senior in America: vision loss. According to the CDC, more than 12 million Americans over the age of 40 suffer from some form of vision impairment, and the majority of those people are over 60. We're talking about blurry vision, trouble seeing at night, difficulty reading, and for many, the early silent stages of serious conditions like macular degeneration, cataracts, and glaucoma. Here's what breaks my heart. Most people are told, "Oh, that's just aging, there's not much you can do." But that's not the whole truth. Because scientists and nutritional researchers have been quietly studying the connection between what we eat and how well our eyes work, and what they've found is remarkable. So today, I'm going to tell you about one fruit, a specific, affordable, easy-to-find fruit. I'm going to explain exactly what's in it, what it does for your eyes, and how to use it correctly, including the best time of day to eat it for maximum benefit. And yes, we're going to talk about why nighttime matters. So don't go anywhere. Let's start from the beginning. To understand why this fruit works so powerfully, we first need to understand what's actually happening inside your eyes as you get older. Now, I promise, no complicated medical textbooks here. I'm going to explain this the way a good doctor would explain it to a trusted friend. Think of your eye as a camera. At the front, you have a lens. That lens focuses light onto the back of your eye, where a thin, incredibly delicate layer called the retina converts that light into signals that travel to your brain, and your brain turns those signals into the images you see. Sounds simple, right? Here's where aging gets in the way. Over time, proteins inside the lens of your eye begin to clump together. This cloudiness is what doctors call a cataract. Colors look washed out. Glare from headlights at night becomes blinding. Reading becomes a chore. By age 80, more than half of all Americans either have cataracts or have had surgery to remove them. Now, the retina, that thin layer at the back of your eye, is one of the most oxygen-hungry tissues in your entire body. It's under constant assault from what scientists call oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress like rust forming on metal. It's damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. Over years and decades, that damage accumulates. And the result? Conditions like age-related macular degeneration, or AMD, which is the leading cause of vision loss in Americans over 60. AMD destroys your central vision. It makes faces blurry. It makes driving impossible. It makes reading your grandchildren's birthday cards a struggle. Some seniors also develop glaucoma, a condition where fluid pressure inside the eye builds up and slowly, silently damages the optic nerve. This is why it's called the silent thief of sight. You can lose significant peripheral vision before you even notice anything is wrong. And on top of all that, your eyes depend on a rich network of tiny blood vessels to deliver oxygen and nutrients. But as we age, circulation slows, blood vessels stiffen, and if you have conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes, which are extremely common in seniors, those blood vessels are under even more stress. Now here's the critical point, and I want you to really hear this. All four of these problems, the cloudy lens, the damaged retina, the pressure buildup, and the poor circulation, can be slowed down, improved, or even partially reversed with the right nutrients. And one fruit in particular contains an extraordinary combination of those nutrients. So what is this fruit? It's not some exotic berry from the Amazon rainforest. It's not an expensive superfood you have to order online. It's not a supplement in a bottle. It's the humble, beautiful, deeply powerful blueberry. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Blueberries? Really? That's the big secret? And I hear you. But here's the thing. Most people who eat blueberries have no idea just how extraordinary they actually are for the human eye. There is a reason that eye specialists, researchers, and ophthalmologists all over the world have been studying this tiny fruit for decades. Let me walk you through exactly what makes blueberries so remarkable. The first thing you need to know about is something called anthocyanins. This is the compound that gives blueberries their deep blue-purple color, and inside your eyes, anthocyanins are like a protective shield. Here's what they do. They are incredibly powerful antioxidants. Remember the rust we talked about, the oxidative stress that damages your retina over time? Anthocyanins fight that rust. They neutralize free radicals before they can cause damage to the delicate cells in your eye. But it gets better. Research published in the journal Nutrients found that anthocyanins specifically help protect the cells of the macula, the small but critical area of the retina responsible for your sharp, central vision, the very part damaged by AMD. Studies in Japan, a country where blueberry extracts are actually prescribed by eye doctors, showed significant improvements in visual acuity among patients who regularly consumed blueberries. We're talking about people seeing more clearly, experiencing less eye fatigue, and having better contrast sensitivity. Now, blueberries also contain two compounds called lutein and zeaxanthin. Think of these as your eye's own built-in sunglasses. They accumulate in the macula and actually filter out harmful blue light and UV radiation before it can damage the retina underneath. Low levels of lutein and zeaxanthin in the macula are directly linked to higher rates of age-related macular degeneration, and studies have shown that increasing your intake of these nutrients, which blueberries provide, can significantly slow the progression of the disease. Here's something else your eye doctor should be telling you more often. Oxidative damage is one of the leading causes of cataract formation, and vitamin C is one of the most powerful antioxidants your lens relies on to stay clear. A major study from King's College in London found that women who had higher vitamin C intake were significantly less likely to develop cataracts over a 10-year period, and blueberries are a wonderful source of vitamin C. And finally, blueberries contain a compound called resveratrol, which helps protect the tiny, fragile blood vessels inside your eyes. As I mentioned, poor circulation is one of the biggest threats to senior eye health. Resveratrol supports healthy blood flow, reduces inflammation, and may even help prevent the abnormal blood vessel growth associated with certain forms of macular degeneration. So, in just one small handful of blueberries, you are getting anthocyanins, lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin C, and resveratrol. 5 powerful nutrients that work together to shield, repair, and strengthen your eyes. But here's where it gets really interesting, because it's not just what you eat, it's when you eat it. Now, here's the part that a lot of people don't know, and it's the part that truly separates good results from great results. Timing matters, and specifically, eating blueberries before bed may actually enhance the benefits for your eyes. Here's why. Most people don't realize this, but the majority of cellular repair and regeneration in your body happens during sleep, and your eyes are no exception. During deep sleep, your retinal cells go through a process of renewal. The protective pigment in your macula is replenished, inflammation from the day is reduced, blood flow to the eye actually increases during sleep, delivering the oxygen and nutrients those cells need to heal. Now, here's the connection to blueberries. The anthocyanins and other antioxidants in blueberries reach peak concentration in your bloodstream roughly 1 to 2 hours after you eat them. If you eat your blueberries in the morning, by the time you go to sleep, most of those compounds have already been processed and eliminated. But if you eat your blueberries in the evening, say 1 to 2 hours before bed, those powerful antioxidants are still circulating in your bloodstream as your eyes are doing their nightly repair work. Think of it like watering a garden. You could water it in the afternoon, under the hot sun, when much of it evaporates. Or you could water it at dusk, just before the cool night air comes in, and let those roots drink deeply all night long. Eating blueberries before bed is like watering your eyes at dusk. And here's another fascinating piece of this puzzle. Blueberries actually contain small amounts of melatonin. Yes, the same compound that helps regulate your sleep cycle. And why does that matter for your eyes? Because melatonin itself has been found to be neuroprotective for the retina. Research published in the journal Ophthalmic Research found that melatonin may help protect retinal cells from oxidative damage, the same kind of damage that contributes to AMD and other degenerative eye conditions. So you're getting a double benefit: the antioxidants from the blueberries and a small dose of natural melatonin, both working together to protect your eyes while you sleep. I want to pause here for just a moment and say something directly to you. If you are over 60, or if you are caring for an elderly parent or a loved one who is struggling with their vision, please keep watching. This information could be life-changing. Vision loss is not just a physical condition. It steals independence. It takes away the joy of reading, of recognizing the faces you love, of watching your grandchildren grow up. It leads to isolation, depression, and a loss of confidence. And so much of it is preventable. So if this video is helping you, please hit that like button right now. It tells me that you want more content like this, and it helps other seniors just like you find this information. Okay, let's keep going. Now that you know why blueberries are so powerful for your eyes, let's talk about how to use them correctly to get the maximum benefit. Research suggests that the sweet spot for eye health benefits is roughly half a cup to 1 full cup of blueberries per day. That's about a small handful. More is not always better, by the way. Your body can only absorb so many antioxidants at once. A consistent daily intake is far more effective than eating a whole pint every once in a while. Now here's some great news for those of you on a budget. Frozen blueberries work just as well as fresh ones, and sometimes even better. When blueberries are frozen shortly after harvest, their antioxidant content is preserved beautifully. In fact, some studies suggest that the freezing process actually breaks down the cell walls slightly, making the anthocyanins easier for your body to absorb. So don't worry if fresh blueberries aren't in season or are too expensive. A bag of frozen blueberries is just as beneficial and often much more affordable. What about dried blueberries? These can work, but be careful. Many dried blueberries have added sugar, and the drying process can reduce some of their nutritional value. If you use dried blueberries, look for ones with no added sugar. Now, for the best way to eat them before bed, keep it simple. Here are a few easy options. A small bowl of blueberries on their own, just as they are. Blueberries mixed into plain Greek yogurt. The probiotics in the yogurt also support overall health. A small blueberry smoothie made with half a cup of frozen blueberries and a splash of almond milk. Or blueberries sprinkled on a small bowl of oatmeal. The key is to eat them roughly 1 to 2 hours before bed, not immediately before you lie down, because you don't want to go to sleep on a heavy stomach. Give your body a little time to begin absorbing those nutrients. And here's one more little tip. Some of the carotenoids in blueberries, like lutein and zeaxanthin, are fat-soluble. That means your body absorbs them more effectively when they're eaten alongside a small amount of healthy fat. So if you're having your blueberries with Greek yogurt, you're already in good shape. You could also add a small handful of walnuts, a drizzle of olive oil on a salad with blueberries, or a few slices of avocado. These simple combinations can significantly boost the amount of eye-protective nutrients your body actually absorbs. Now, I have to be very clear about something, and please listen carefully. Blueberries are a powerful tool for supporting and protecting your eye health. They are not a replacement for medical care, and there are certain warning signs that should send you straight to your eye doctor, regardless of how many blueberries you eat. Many seniors ignore these signs, thinking it's just normal aging. Please don't. The first warning sign is sudden changes in vision. If your vision changes suddenly, especially in one eye, get to a doctor that same day. This could be a sign of a retinal detachment or a ministroke affecting your eye, both of which require immediate treatment. The second warning sign is dark or missing spots in your central vision. If you notice a dark spot, a blurry area, or a gap right in the center of what you're looking at, the part you use to read or recognize faces. This is a classic early sign of macular degeneration. Do not wait. See an eye doctor. The third warning sign is halos around lights. Seeing halos or rainbow rings around lights, especially at night, can be an early warning sign of cataracts or glaucoma. If this is happening to you regularly, please mention it to your doctor. The fourth warning sign is loss of side vision. Glaucoma is sneaky. It steals your peripheral vision so gradually that many people don't notice until significant damage has occurred. If objects at the edges of your vision seem to be disappearing or you're bumping into things on your sides, get your eye pressure checked. And the fifth warning sign is frequent changes in your eyeglass prescription. If you find yourself needing stronger glasses every few months, that rapid change could be a sign of an underlying condition like uncontrolled diabetes affecting your eyes. Talk to your doctor. I cannot stress this enough. Regular eye exams, at least once a year for seniors, are absolutely essential. And if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, don't wait for your next scheduled appointment. Call your doctor today. Blueberries are powerful, but they work even better when they're part of a bigger commitment to your eye health. So let me give you 5 additional things you can do starting today, alongside your daily blueberries. Number 1, eat more leafy greens. Spinach, kale, and collard greens are among the richest sources of lutein and zeaxanthin, those natural sunglasses for your retina we talked about. Aim for a serving of dark leafy greens every single day. Number 2, protect your eyes from the sun. UV radiation is one of the most damaging forces for your eyes over time. Whenever you're outside, even on cloudy days, wear sunglasses that block 100% of UVA and UVB rays. This single habit can significantly slow the development of cataracts and macular degeneration. Number 3, control your blood sugar. Diabetic eye disease, also called diabetic retinopathy, is one of the leading causes of blindness in American seniors. If you have diabetes or prediabetes, keeping your blood sugar under control is one of the most important things you can do for your vision. Number 4, stay hydrated. Your eyes need moisture to function properly. Dehydration can worsen dry eye syndrome, cause blurry vision, and even affect the pressure inside your eyes. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses of water per day. Many seniors don't feel thirsty as often, so set reminders if you need to. And number 5, reduce screen time before bed. The blue light from phones, tablets, and televisions can interfere with your sleep quality and put additional strain on your eyes. Try to put down screens at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. This gives your eyes time to relax before they begin their nighttime repair process, which, as we discussed, is when blueberries are doing their most important work. I want to share something with you. Over the years, I've heard from countless seniors who made simple dietary changes, including adding blueberries to their evening routine, and were genuinely moved by the results they experienced. People who said their eye exams showed less progression of macular degeneration than their doctor expected. Seniors who reported that reading felt easier after a few months of consistent blueberry consumption. Folks in their 70s and 80s who said colors seemed brighter, clearer. Now, I'm not going to promise you miracles. I believe in being honest with you. Every person is different and results vary. But here's what I do know with absolute certainty. The research is real. The science is solid. The nutrients in blueberries, anthocyanins, lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin C, resveratrol, have been studied in peer-reviewed journals all over the world, and the evidence consistently shows that they support and protect the aging eye. And compared to the alternative, doing nothing and simply accepting that your vision will continue to decline, trying something as safe, affordable, and delicious as a daily handful of blueberries before bed seems like an easy choice, don't you think? Let's bring it all home. Today, we covered a lot, and I am so proud of you for staying all the way through, because that tells me you genuinely care about protecting your health. And you should. Your vision is precious. Here's what I want you to remember. First, vision loss is not simply an inevitable part of aging. There are real, scientifically supported steps you can take to protect and slow the decline of your eyesight. Second, Blueberries are one of the most powerful, accessible, and affordable tools you have for protecting your eyes. Their anthocyanins fight oxidative damage. Their lutein and zeaxanthin protect your retina. Their vitamin C fights cataracts. And their natural melatonin supports your eye's nighttime repair process. Third, eat half a cup to 1 cup of blueberries 1 to 2 hours before bed, ideally with a small amount of healthy fat to boost absorption. Fresh or frozen both work beautifully. Fourth, know the warning signs of serious eye conditions and don't ignore them. Regular eye exams are non-negotiable. And fifth, blueberries are just one piece of the puzzle. Pair them with leafy greens, sun protection, blood sugar control, hydration, and less screen time before bed, and you are giving your eyes the best possible chance. You have taken care of everyone else for most of your life, your children, your grandchildren, your community. It is past time to take care of yourself. And it can start tonight with something as simple as a small bowl of blueberries before you go to sleep. If you found this video helpful, and I truly hope you did, please do 3 things for me. Number 1, hit the like button right now. It only takes a second, and it helps other seniors find this information who may really need it. Number 2, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Every week, we share information just like this, practical, clear, honest health information made specifically for people over 60. Click that subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you never miss a video. Number 3, share this video with someone you love, a spouse, a sibling, a friend, a parent, because the people we love deserve to have access to this information too. And one more thing, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, are you going to try the blueberry bedtime habit? Have you already been eating blueberries and noticed a difference? Let me know. I read every single comment, and your stories inspire this entire community. Take care of those beautiful eyes, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.